together and show love for a very funny comedian, Tristan Johnson. Shimmy for the Lord. Here we go.
What we doing?
We're going to do one more thing. Make some noise.
Greater faith. We had faith y'all would show up and look at y'all. Y'all done packed this thing out. Man, I feel good to be back. Comedy is back. We performing at churches. Me and Jay Red, I've been rocking with Jay Red for over 10 years. Yes, we have performed at over 100 churches. I'm talking about from the big Walmart churches. No, some of them churches is big. They look like colleges. The big churches to the little churches. We performed at a church that used to be a Wiener Schnitzel. They had the whole congregation in the parking lot. They had to cross where the speaker goes, because you got to go through the sun, you know that. But I'm so happy we back here doing church, and we doing comedy, and because 2 years ago, we couldn't even be in a room like this, remember? Remember, we was judging people for being in a room like that. Like, we saw you on live, we was like, oh, I seen you with your friends, don't come back to my house. I seen y'all out there gathering. Y'all didn't care what kind of gathering it was. Don't come back to my house. I seen you hanging out. That is so beautiful that we back. COVID took a toll on us. And it was like, people act like COVID was the only way you can get up out of here. Remember? People didn't want to hear about how nobody else died. If it wasn't COVID, they didn't even want to hear it. You couldn't even go to somebody and be like, guess what? James died. Was it COVID? No, he owed people money. Well, you can't do that either. Everybody got to pay everybody. Remember when COVID first started, everybody thought they was smart, going out there buying all the toilet paper? They was just going to wipe COVID out. Like, you'd have filled up the kids' room with toilet paper. And then everybody was an expert, remember? Everybody was an expert reporting what the news say. And you could tell how they reported the news if you didn't need to be around them. Somebody came to me and was like, Tris, guess what? The news said we got to start washing our hands. I said, start? Like, who your grandmama? Who you kin to that lets you just start washing your hands? I let somebody out on the freeway. I was like, you got it from here. That was a hard time. Normally we hard-headed. We don't listen to the news. When they told us to stay in the house, I ain't gonna lie, I listened. I was like, normally I'm hard-headed, but I'm gonna go ahead and stay in the house. My cousin, he didn't listen. He went out to Oakland to one of them sideshows with the cars in the intersection. He got hit by a Toyota. Ended up dying from the Corolla virus. They told you to sit down. All you had to do was sit. When they tell you to listen, remember? Now I see y'all face, and we done packed Greater Faith out. Yeah, we clap it up for yourself. Y'all are showing us so much love. Man, I'm just so happy that comedy is back because y'all didn't know how to act on Zoom. Oh, them Zoom comedy shows was something else. Y'all know how I was on Zoom. We performing in our little studio apartments and stuff. And it's hard to tell jokes in your own household when your lifestyle is funnier than your jokes. Because y'all know the internet can be cruel. People was making fun of my furniture and stuff. Y'all read the comments. The internet could be cruel. Stuff you ain't even thought about they was making fun of. I'm trying to tell my little jokes. They was like, why he got nightstands next to the couch? I'm like, this is a studio apartment. That's it. It's a couch in the daytime. At nighttime, it's a bed. But right now, it's a stage. So stay focused. You need to stay out of my business. I'm trying to give you some comedy. Man, Zoom was hard. It's hard telling jokes to people and they on the other side of the screen doing laundry. I'm by myself in front of this laptop. Y'all matching socks, clipping toenails, beating kids. Like you did tell her to sit down. Now she ain't listening. But I appreciate y'all supported y'all sending those cash apps and those Venmos kept a lot of churches open, and it kept us entertainers, paying our bills, because just because no money was coming in don't mean people didn't still want their bills paid. Matter of fact, Rent-A-Center tried to come get the nightstands while I was performing. I'm like, I'm trying to get your money if you just let me finish. They gonna send the money, you're gonna just take it in front of my fans. Y'all thought they was backup dancers? I'm like, I don't know them. Now we could be back in this world, we could work out, get in shape and stuff, because I done gained some weight. That pandemic, I could blame a little bit of the pandemic. I got another 4 years to blame it on the pandemic. Y'all kids in junior high school, y'all talking about that's baby weight. I was going to the gym. They shut down the gyms too. So I was at home just eating. I messed around. I ate myself into Burlington's. That's the only thing I can wear now is at Burlington's. I gotta wear a size 5X Rockaware shirt. That's the only thing they make in my size is Rockaware and Sean John. People making fun of me. They was like, "Yeah, you support him?" No, that's the only thing in my size. I don't support him. And y'all know Burlington's. They got good price, but Burlington's look like a grocery store, I gotta buy my clothes out the freezer aisle, That pandemic, I saw some of y'all. I was looking on y'all Facebook Lives. I was like, y'all was on the bike trail still trying to lose weight in the pandemic when y'all was supposed to be in the house. Out there jazzercising, trying to. Some of y'all know me. They was like, no, he been messing up. Don't blame it on that pandemic. I seen him at another church. Don't blame it on that pandemic. We know you. I was judging people. I was like, people out there working out. I was like, why they working out for the end of the world? Like, what do they know that I don't? Don't you know this is, you better get your spirit right. It ain't about what you wearing right now. I spent my time getting a relationship with the Lord. Yeah, when it hit the fan, it's time to get a relationship with Jesus. Because it ain't no weight limits in heaven, Yeah, he went to go prepare some wings for me. Just because y'all ain't seen no angels my size don't mean I can't go up there. They gonna gather me some feathers, Y'all gotta get some angels my size on the wall, because they think people... they think ain't nobody gonna be up there. They gonna find me some wings. If not, they could give me some buffalo wings or something. I could be in that number when the Saints come marching in. Don't worry. You get yourself in there. Don't worry about if I'm going to be flying around or not. You get in there first. So that's what I did in the pandemic. I was focused. I had that time off. I was building that relationship with the Lord. And when you get that relationship, it comes with a confidence. You know, no matter what the news say, I'm confident because I got a relationship with the Lord. And I use it for everything. And you can use that confidence for everything. Matter of fact, when in the morning I got confidence. Even when I get on the scale, I got confidence. Because I know that ain't just me. That's me and Jesus. I didn't do this all by myself. I don't look like the gym I went through. No treadmill formed against me. I got fat from a mustard seed or something. Yeah. Y'all laughing, but y'all got to understand, y'all got to tell them it's a storm coming. It's a storm coming. So I'm supposed to be heavy. Because I'm anchored in Jesus. That's right. I won't get tossed to and fro. This is what God needs me to be. He told Noah to build an ark. He told me to build a person. Y'all judging me. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all been rocking with us for the whole 10 years. You know, so don't look at me like I've been fat my whole life. You can't look at somebody and tell they've been fat their whole life. I ain't been fat my whole life. Matter of fact, this is my 4th time fat. Y'all could have came to the show in 2017, 2012, summer of 08. Y'all don't know how I'll look when I come back next summer. This is the ticket y'all bought. Yeah. It's my 4th time fat. Matter of fact, right now at Jenny Craig, I got 4 different pictures on the wall. They call me a repeater feeder. They said I can't come back. They was like, we don't know what you do when you leave here. They said I couldn't come back. Matter of fact, they about to retire my shaker cup. They like, you ain't listening. But hey, this is our journey. If you big, this is your journey. And just because you see somebody big, don't mean they ain't happy. You know? And it don't mean that they ain't working on it. Everybody got a different type of walk. Right? So just because I'm big right now, don't look at me like I gave up. All right? I didn't give up. Matter of fact, right now, I'm on 7 different diets. Yep, I wasn't getting enough food from one. I had to eat some more. I ate a whole diet in the car on the way up here. But I'm going to be everything the Lord need me to be. And I'm blessed. That's why, that's why I like the name of this church, Greater Faith. You know, when it's greater, you just appreciate everything. And I'm living my dream right now, performing in front of y'all. That's why I want all y'all to live y'all dream. Pursue it. Stay on it. Give it a good couple of years. Let God work through you. You know, and after, at least 10 years, you'll be on this stage making $35 a show with me. Yeah, they send me a deposit, $35 a show. Y'all ain't ready for a blessing. When you get paid for your blessing, it's the people around you that can't handle it. Yeah, my whole family heard I was making $35 a show. I started getting cousins on Facebook. People I ain't even know started adding me. Everybody heard about $35 a show. Now my dad trying to be in my life. He ain't once checked on me and mama. He had an excuse. We was living over there in West Stockton in Acorn in them big high rises. Yeah. He was living over there. He had an excuse talking about your mama moved you all the way to Alameda. She must didn't want me in your life. I'm like, Daddy, we can see you. Daddy, if you don't come over here and get us. Some of y'all ladies are still stuck on that $35 a show. They're like, my man ain't gonna be out there doing nothing for no $35 a show. I'm telling you, that's why it's hard holding on to a woman when you only making $35 a show. Like 10 years ago, she had that gleam in her eye. Like, just keep at it, baby. You'll be all right. Just keep at it. You the next Kevin Hart. 10 years later, Kevin Hart was still Kevin Hart. And now she want me to go and get a job. Y'all know how y'all sisters, it's time to go, buddy. It's time to put things away. It's time to... You done had your fun. You done had your fun. She don't want to hear about no $35 a show, but y'all sisters will let a brother know when it's time to go and get a job now. Even if y'all don't come out and say it, y'all let it be known it's time to go get a job. Like on Valentine's Day, she gave me a heart-shaped job application. Like, they ain't about to take this. You done cut out if I'm convicted of a felon. They ain't gonna take it like this. She tried to be all sweet about it like Aretha Franklin, trying to sing to me, talking about I'm giving him something he can feel. To let him know these bills is real. But I was trying to convince her. I was like, baby, maybe God is working through you. We don't want to interfere with what he already doing. Don't worry about me. You go to work. I used to wake her up in the morning, give her little affirmations. I was like, behind every strong woman, it's a fella at home playing PlayStation. She was like, no, I don't receive that. Matter of fact, she wasn't playing that. She took my house key. You don't take no grown man's house key. I gotta leave the house just because she left the house. She was like, I don't care what you do to 5 o'clock. You can chase squirrels all I care. You ain't gonna be in this house while I'm at work. She don't want to hear about no $35 a show. Yeah. But I done moved up, but she ain't hearing it, and I be trying to convince her. I was like, they paying for my travel and stuff. They gave me a buddy pass on the BART train. I had a layover in San Leandro. I've been trying to get to this show since Wednesday. She was like, I don't want to hear about no $35 a show. I have to lie to her to come up here. I have to lie and tell her that the temp service sent me here, so I need one of y'all to sign my hours. You laugh too hard about that temp service. Ain't nothing wrong with working at a temp service. I'm gonna tell y'all brothers that, hey, don't look down on the temp service. You could get on. You stay there long enough, you get hired like everybody else. In Northern California, they got good temp services up here. Don't miss out. But down in LA, you don't know where the temp service gonna send you. Matter of fact, last week I was a Crip for 4 days. I had to join the Bloods to get my W-2 forms back. I had a supervisor, all kinds of stuff. I'm telling y'all, it's hard out here for a temp. Well, you're trying to get the money for the rent. Temping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. I didn't look for a job, y'all. I looked everywhere for a job. I looked on Xbox Live. I poked a few jobs on Facebook. I'm on it. I tagged them in a picture of me sweeping. Like, y'all want to get something to sweep? But if you looking for, hey, we all didn't look for a job. Y'all know how it be. And even a job, you take that to the Lord. It ain't nothing you can't take to the Lord. But you don't want your words to get in the way of your blessings. That God wants to answer your prayers. But you got to be real specific. When you praying to him, don't just panic. Because that's what I did when I was looking for a job. I just panicked and I was like, Lord, I did everything to find a job, Lord. If you could just send me a sign, Lord, all I need is a sign. The next day I was in the intersection with a sign like this. I was like, Lord, we can do better than this, Lord. But that might be where he needed me to be at that time. You know what I mean? Greater faith. J. Red got me out here. We done had so much fun at these churches, man. We've been blessed. That one thing about that pandemic, it blessed everybody. You know, one prayer could just bless. When we got them stimulus checks, I know people that never had no money, went straight to the bathroom, started flashing and stuff, put it all on Instagram. They gave us $1,200. They were showing $1,201. Like, I do this all the time. Yeah, I'm telling you. They even gave, and I was happy that even the homeless got that money. Yeah, and they were spending it reckless, too. Matter of fact, a homeless gave me $30 to hold his sign while he went to Chipotle. I'm like, you better come on before I miss my bus. I ain't gonna be out here. And I'm one of those people, I'm happy to see other people blessed. You know, so when I saw them, they were getting blessed. They gave that $1,400 to all of them. And when you went under the freeway, they had it all decked out. They had under the freeway looking like Black Hawk. Under the freeway was looking like the Hamptons. You just couldn't go under the freeway. You had to get buzzed in under the freeway. You had to know somebody under that freeway. They wasn't just letting you under that freeway. I went to under the freeway. Dude showed me his tent and stuff. Got to his tent. He had a bunch of Amazon packages. I'm like, you better stop spending this money. It ain't gonna last forever. He wasn't worried about it. He had a Ring camera on his zipper. He was like, I don't trust them. I just love to see people being blessed. This is my type of church, man. Church, y'all came out on a Saturday. Y'all didn't know what the weather was going to be, but y'all came out and rocked with us in Stockton, California. Be proud of your church. This is where miracles is going to happen, when people just come together. It don't matter who. We didn't have to be super famous. He was like, these my people. We're going to laugh together because God wants that joy in our heart. And you got to pick a good church. You know, if this ain't y'all church, you probably want to come to this. Because it got that good family, greater faith energy. You know, I'm definitely going to have to stop by and check y'all out. I didn't been, like we said, we done been to 100 different churches. I've been to some churches, and some churches wasn't right for me. I went to this one church, they had a player-hating deacon. Y'all laugh, because y'all know what I mean, the player-hating deacon. Y'all know that you be thinking you right on the path, and he'd pray your whole business out in the street. Like, everybody know what I got going on. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes at the church, you know, I be flirting and stuff like that, because I want a good church woman. And I like grown women. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all look young. Y'all look fresh from the skating ring over there. Y'all. I think y'all auntie dropped y'all off, huh? I like real grown women that keep their cigarettes in a leather case. My type of woman would have been and packed it up already right now. My type of woman pack it up when Wheel of Fortune come on. Be like, ain't nothing going on in them Stockton streets after Wheel of Fortune. Y'all can have it. Turned off the light over the stove and stuff. Yeah, I'll be on them dating apps where they got Christian mingle and black people meet, and even the Mexicans got their own dating app, picodegallo.com. Mm-hmm. Them girls are spicy. I like grown women. Man, I like real grown women. I look for all my women on Ancestry.com. I want a woman with some history. I'm looking for a golden girl, and I'm looking for Blanche and them. I can't even thank y'all for being a friend. I need a... I like real grown women. Real grown women. Y'all want me to tell y'all where to find a real grown woman? Y'all got to be at that mall over there. Y'all got 2 malls across the street from each other. You got to be at that mall at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yep, you know what I'm talking about. They be out there, get you a mall walker, uh-huh. They be out there with their Skechers shape-ups and stuff. They got the walker with the tennis balls on him, man. Just shaking it past years. Y'all want to know where else you can get you a grown woman? You got to get up early on a Saturday morning. They'll be out there with a Thunder Valley bus ticket. You know what I'm talking about. You hear them talking about, I told her to come and get them kids. She had the kids, she raised the kids. I ain't watching nobody kill. Y'all young ladies laughing. Y'all can lose your man to a grown woman in a PT Cruiser. Yeah, y'all laughing because y'all don't see, they don't know what a PT Cruiser is. A PT Cruiser is that Chrysler that look like a baby shoe. It got the hatchback. It looked like a midget casket. Give me a grown one. I can't keep up with the young women. I can't keep up with the young women on Instagram and Facebook, making me feel like I'm poor. Everybody on Instagram make me feel like they richer than me. They be with their Gucci purses, they Prada purses. You look in the background of their picture, ain't no furniture. It'd be nothing but an air mattress. I'm like, why you got camping gear on the inside of your house? It is one thing to have the air mattress. They ain't just got the air mattress. They got the air mattress, the air couch, the air dresser, no air conditioning. I'm like, I'm not about to be in this bounce house with you. But we started from humble beginnings. If God bless you with a nice little apartment, keep it clean. Should nobody, the smaller the apartment, the nicer you can keep it and get ready for the next blessing. Your house shouldn't be filthy. I went to this one girl's house. I thought I was on an episode of Storage Wars. It was 5 dudes in front of her house talking about, yep, I'll take it. My thing is when people got a dirty house and still try to have clean people rules. Like, you ain't about to play these mind games with me. I get to this girl's house, she gonna tell me to take my shoes off. I'm like, if you don't pull this carpet up, You need to renovate this whole house. Miley Cyrus needs to come in here with a wrecking ball. And house just be cluttered. Just like that TV show Hoarders. Y'all saw that? We need to pray for it. That's all I do. I just put my hand on the TV when I watch that show. But honestly, everybody on that show need a whooping. I'm telling you, for the whole commercial, just give them a whooping. How do they not know that their house is cluttered? You know your house is cluttered if I got to do the electric slide to get around it. I'm like, slide to the left. I'm picking up socks. I'm like, I get out this way. I went to this one girl house. It wasn't just cluttered. She had roaches. Now, we can't do roaches. This is 2024. Like, what universe are you living in where we got Wi-Fi and roaches? Like, we should have been, and these ain't no regular roaches. These roaches must have gotten to the Herbalife because these roaches think they cute. These roaches got eyelashes now. They using a rubber band as a waist trainer. These some New Year, New Me roaches. You ever seen some roaches that come out when you turn the light on? You ever had somebody roach think you was DoorDash? Now, if somebody nice enough to invite me to their house, I ain't gonna try to joke about them, But I'm telling y'all, ladies, that's the first thing that we gotta fix is if we got roaches, we gonna fix that first. We'll find somebody to love right after. You know how hard it is to connect with somebody, like to really vibe, and you following the roach? She like, Tristan, you the only one to come over here. I'm like, is he trying to get my jacket? I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be no love connection with no roaches, because you can't even play off roaches. You ever went to somebody else and tried to ignore some roaches? You know how stupid you look trying to ignore some roaches? You look ridiculous. You can't ignore no roaches. You just standing in somebody's house looking all nervous. They can tell you didn't see a roach. Looking like you got Tourette's. Don't play if you saw a roach run outside. Don't let a roach disturb your peace. Because you're going to look ridiculous just standing in the house trying to play off like you ain't seen no roaches, just looking all uncomfortable, just standing there looking like a baseball coach. You doing a stanky leg for no reason. Don't let it be the summertime and some sweat roll down your back. You let take a roach on your back. You'll throw yourself in front of a bus. Don't get this. Don't be wearing a polo shirt. You think the roach on your horse? I thought that horse was on this side. Y'all better pay for them horses, y'all.
Man, me and Jay Red, I'm gonna get out of here, but y'all coming together, this ain't just a part of my act, this is for real, this means so much to me. It's comedy, it's laughter, and comedy, y'all laughing, y'all changed my life. And Jay Red changed my life, because I was still in the clubs just doing regular cussing and stuff like that. But I grew up in the church, I grew up in the church. If I can't make my people laugh, if I can't make God people laugh, it ain't worth doing it. And being around y'all changed my mentality, because you act like the people you be around. That's why fellowship is so important. And it started changing, being around Jay Red, because when he first met me, I was a thug. Yeah, hey, don't be laughing at my testimony. I was a thug. I wasn't always dressed like a Target team member. Y'all better respect what. I wore this for y'all. I was a thug. I was out there. I'm telling you, I'm from East Oakland. I was a real thug. My street name was Hoodie Two Shoes. Okay, they know me. Okay, Nah, I was really out there doing some wild stuff. I don't want the little homies to be like me, how I was out there in the street. I was doing some real gangster stuff. Yeah, I was out there like I would walk inside a Taco Bell. I ask for water, but I really get soda though. Yeah, I got a teardrop for that. I sweated it off coming through Tracy, but it's on my Instagram. But I had to change my life, man. I'm seeing brothers dress nice. It's time for us to grow out of that gangster mentality. It's time to be there for our wives, our children. You know what I mean? It's time for us to, be there for our ministry. You got to grow out of that gangster lifestyle. My situation is different. See, I physically grew out of it. See, my situation is I ain't got one of those going to jail shapes right now. The ladies knew as soon as I walked up. See, my situation is I got my mama's hips. You don't want to go to jail with your mama's hips. I don't know if they got prison spanks or what. But my grandma said everything ain't for everybody. Just because you see them in it don't mean you're supposed to be in it. You don't want to be in jail with childbearing hips. The devil is a lie. I ain't trying to be the brick house of the big house. They mess around trying to make me the bad mamma jamma of the slammer. I'll be the Beyonce of prison. If you like it, put a cigarette on it. I ain't going to jail. You know how ridiculous I look in jail? Everybody out there lifting weights, getting all buff and stuff. And I'm out there on the Thigh Master. Some Mexican dude come stab my yoga ball, like, get this out of here. All I'm saying is I don't need my milkshake bringing all the boys to the yard. I ain't trying to be one of the real housewives of San Quentin. I'm trying to be tardy for the party, huh? But if I ever get locked up, people in the Bible got locked up and God was trying to do something with them. And if I do a crime, I should have to do the time. But if I ever get locked up, you gotta look tough in jail. You gotta look the part. So I'm gonna get me some more tattoos when I go to jail. And matter of fact, I'm gonna get the tattoo the young ladies get on their lower back, what they call that. Yeah, I'm gonna get that tattoo. Right here on my lower back. It's gonna say, what would Jesus do, right here? You're gonna feel bad about this. I rebuke you. It was written.
What the Bible say? Devil, get behind me. I mean, gone somewhere. Resist him and he'll flee. I had a great time with y'all, Greater Faith. I'm telling y'all, Stockton, California. That's how you do it. You pack it out on a Saturday. Yeah. J. Red, I've been Tristan Johnson.
Come on, they not like us. Come on, make some noise.